these. Currently they're just held on with the double-sided tape they come in, but I just wanted to rivet them in. I have a rivet gun here, as well as some of the rivets that I had from when I did the soft top, and a small drill bit here with a drill. And I'm just gonna go ahead and drill them in and rivet them onto the plastic. I'm gonna do this side first, and then we'll do the other side real quick. Now what I do is I'll take the rivet, I'll just stick it in the hole like that, push in, and then we're gonna use a rivet gun. And for this, we'll pop the bottom out. Then you would grab the tool, stick it in the hole like that, and just crush down, and eventually it'll pop it. And there is the finished product of this one, riveted on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do that one and the ones on the other side. And just like that, I was able to rivet both sides on. Now we have a fully quick release tombstone. Alright guys, so I also want to install these vinyl decals onto the car. Now we are going to go back to the interior, and I did buy these USB 3.0 extensions to eventually take the Raspberry Pi USB and ECU connection into the back of the center console. And this will work by allowing me to have the flash drive in there that has the latest tune, so I can transfer it between laptop and back and forth, and then the connection so I can connect my laptop if I want to tune the car that way, so I don't have to deal with the little screen. Let's pop off the tombstone. First this lever, now this lever, and then it just easily pops right out and allows me to get access to all the cables. So here in the back of the Raspberry Pi you see the USB and the ECU connection I'm referring to. So what we're going to go ahead and do is unplug those and replace them with the USB extension, and then we'll connect those again inside the back of the console. We connected the USB extensions from within. Now we can go ahead and close back up the tombstone. Now we grab the USB cable straight from the ECU behind the passenger seat, and we're going to pass that along with the two new wires we're running through this hole back here. And we have done it. We have plugged it in, put the tombstone back on, bolted it all together. And back here you can see the wire and the USB, allowing me for quick access like I mentioned earlier. And here's an example of me taking the USB cable out, plugging it into my invisible laptop, and tuning away. We're going to go ahead and see if it still works, so we're going to plug it in, the key in, and we're going to check the screen to see if the ECU still connects. So now we're talking, we finally got it connected. Clean cable management allows me to quickly change it to my laptop. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the steps that we just had last time of setting up the auto start as well as a custom dash. So let's do it. This has turned into a much bigger hassle than I imagined. Apparently I need to connect to the internet and register the software or do some offline activation file thing. So I'm using a hotspot from my phone. I've connected it. So now I'm going to go ahead in the settings and put my registration key, and I should be signed up. So hopefully this works when I hit yes. And there we go. Oh, I guess not. So let's see. Thanks to ChatGPT, I was able to update the date and time of the Raspberry Pi itself because it's outdated, as well as open up the EFI Analytics activation website so I can do the offline activation while online, because for some reason it won't let me do the online one. So let's try this method. And that's exactly what we're looking for. Now it's fully activated. So now we can go into Tuner Studio and actually mess with the settings. So let's close all of this stuff out and open Tuner Studio again. Let's see. So while I'm here, I'm also going to go ahead and update software. Now I have been struggling for it to update, and it turns out all I needed to was to connect to the internet again. So all I did was go here, just connect to the internet, and now it's in. So now we have the full registered version. Now I want to make it so it automatically opens up the project, which in our case, like we did last episode, we called it My Car Pete, a Raspberry Pi. And let's see if it loads up. So you guys can see it turns on when I push the pedal. That's the throttle position. So now I'm going to go ahead here, and based on what I saw online, we go here to preferences, setting that says load last project and startup, so it automatically starts. And then 1 to make it full screen. So let's go ahead and double check whether we made the right settings. Okay, so let's go ahead and restart the car and hopefully it turns on. So I went ahead, opened up, and it's not doing what we just told it to do, so something's going on. Alrighty, so I think the mistake I had made was that I didn't save the project, so I kind of have forgotten those settings. So I just went ahead, did the preferences again. This time I saved, and hopefully it loads them this time. And there we go, we did it. You can see I don't want to turn the car on right now, but it's working, it's live. So yeah, so now that I have that done, in the future I will make a custom dash. I do need to see, you know, kind of what my ECU and everything that I do want to show, and based on that I'll kind of build a custom visual and everything. Maybe I'll share the file with you guys of my custom design. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a long 2 videos trying to figure this out and fix it, but hopefully we both learned a lot. See you guys in the next one.